subconscious mind is just like a garden. It is you who decide that what you want to do with this garden. Constantly, every second, every minute, there are a number of thoughts that are running in our mind. Now, these thoughts can be either negative or positive. Your brain doesn't care whether it's negative thought or it's a positive thought. Now, these thoughts, every thoughts that you think or every belief that you hold, it is just like a seed. And you are planting constantly these seeds in your mind. Now, it depends if you are being positive, if you are giving the seeds of positivity, affirmations, believing in yourself, the positive energy that you feel, the happiness, then you are growing the garden of abundance. But if you're constantly feeding your mind with negativity, fear, jealousy, doubt, and all these negative emotions, then you are cultivating a sea of weeds. Now it is completely up to you how you want your garden to look like. Do you want nice flowers, fragrant flowers, nice butterflies, beautiful trees, and flourished green garden in your mind? Or you want a barren land, a sea of weeds, which doesn't give anything at all? What kind of mind are you planning to grow as a garden? It all depends on your constant thoughts and how you're feeling about yourself. So it is very important that we constantly feel positive. The moment, a negative thought seeps in our mind, we need to make a conscious effort to remove that negative thought and replace it with a positive thought. Well, I call it like your mind is also like a dog. So it is, of course, I said it's like a garden, but it is also like a dog, because you can train your brain. Now, what do you do with your pet dog? You get a pet dog and it just wanders around, like a wild dog. They have absolutely no sense. They will be peeing around inside your house. They will be eating your slippers or wires, chewing on stuff and not behaving themselves at all. So what you do? You always train your dog. So you give them toilet training. You tell them that this is good things. Don't jump on the bed. Don't get onto the sofa. Roll, handshake, go fetch the ball, and so on. So what you're doing, you're continuously training your dog. So the way you train your dog, you can also train your mind. Yes, that is the truth. You can actually train your mind just like a puppy. So what you have to do, the moment a negative thought comes in, now these are a very natural negative thought process that our mind is accustomed to. Our human mind has been developed in such a way that very naturally the negative thought processes are likely to come, because we have been developed over a period of time like this. Now, the early man back then, they had this instincts in them to protect themselves, like instinct of fear, to protect themselves, doubt, and so on, so that they know that is, what is going in the jungle or in the society or whatsoever. So in order to protect themselves, they had this natural negative thought process coming in their mind. So what you have to do, even today, till date, we have these things in ourselves. The moment you are sitting, doing nothing at all, you are sitting without any work, negative thoughts are the ones that are naturally likely to come. What are these negative thoughts? Thinking about the past. Oh, he did this to me. He said these words to me. My boss insulted me. Or back then, many years back, this all happened with me. And, so all the negative things. Now, those negative things that had happened, way back, you are just as a tape recorder, you are recalling it. Unnecessarily, you are recalling it. Replaying the old tape. Now this carries no value at all. But what is happening when you are replaying this old record of yours from the past? Your brain doesn't know whether it is from the past or it is the present or future. The brain only sees that this certain kind of thought is coming in the mind, and accordingly the brain starts to wire. So more you think about the past or more anxiety you have about the future, more you are likely to release cortisol, the stress releasing hormone. So more you do that, there is more stress in your life. You are going to feel more negative from inside. You will have your low confidence, low self-esteem, criticizing yourself, self-doubting, criticizing other people, and so on. So in these cases, what happens is what you need to do is you need to become more mindful. You are sitting on a sofa doing nothing, relaxing, and all of a sudden some negative thoughts start to come in, which is a very natural thing, and it happens with all of us, most of us. So what you do, you just tell your brain very firmly, I do not want to think about it. You can actually tell your brain, I don't want to think about it. Replace it with a positive thought. I will think something about positive that gives me pleasure. Now it can be anything at all. Maybe recalling some nice moments, or maybe manifesting, maybe thinking about something that I have become Miss World, or I have got this big house and I'm so happy. I have my family around me and everybody loves me, or I have got this trophy or award at my workplace, or I'm achieving success, or I'm going to Himalayas, or going for trekking, climbing mountains, whatever gives you pleasure, whatever gives you happiness. Start thinking about these thoughts. So what you are doing here is that you are telling your brain that I am not interested in these kind of negative thoughts, the old records that you're playing in my mind again and again and giving me the stress, or having anxiety about the future events, because you can't control it, right? So you can do nothing about your future and past. When you tell your brain, I'm not interested in these thoughts, these are the thoughts that I want to think when I'm sitting alone and free. So what will happen? Gradually over a period of time, now your brain is like a puppy, like I said. So your brain will do what? It will know that this person does not like these kind of thoughts. It will start removing these thoughts gradually. Neuroplasticity, your wiring of the brain starts to work that ways. And gradually it will keep on shifting the positive thoughts in your brain. Over a period of time, you will realize, over a period of time, maybe a year or a month, some can do even over a period of weeks or something. So after a few weeks or months, you will see that the moment you sit free, relaxed on sofa and start, some thoughts are running in your mind, naturally it is the flow coming in. Those all thoughts that are coming are now positive. They are not negative anymore. Your brain has stopped repeating the old thoughts, and your brain has been now trained and is giving you all the positive thoughts. Okay, I just compared the brain with the puppy. I also compared it with the garden. Now I'm going to compare your brain with YouTube. So how your brain works as YouTube. Now in YouTube, what you do, you are scrolling shorts, reels or videos, right? What happens is the ones that you like, you stop on that video and you watch the similar kind of videos. So what exactly happens? How a logarithm of YouTube works? It starts giving you recommendations of similar videos. Now, if you are watching videos on violence, action, negative news and all those things, obviously the YouTube has no sense that what you like or what you should be doing or should not be doing. If you like watching this, okay, I will recommend you similar videos. It will start showing you those kind of videos, all action, and it is going to have an impact on you. Now imagine if you start looking at cooking, music, some gossip news or something positive, some motivational speeches, whatever it is. So basically, whatever videos you are watching on YouTube, the YouTube is going to recommend you every time you get into it. The moment you open YouTube, on the home page, it is going to recommend similar kind of videos. Why? Because now YouTube has understood that this person doesn't like action anymore or violence anymore. This person now like cooking videos, or they like music videos. So YouTube is going to recommend you similar kind of videos. What you have done here is you have taught your YouTube channel that this is what I don't like and this is my interest and I would like to see this. Same way is your brain. Your brain is just like YouTube. If you are recalling, if continuously negative thoughts are coming in your mind, every time you log into your mind, log in as in when you're sitting free and naturally thoughts start to run in your mind, it will recommend you all negative thoughts, negative about yourself, negative about the world, which is going to give you a lot of stress and a bad feeling from inside. But if you actually teach your brain just like YouTube, I do not like these, remove these videos from my mind, now I want these certain positive thoughts. So the moment you log into your mind, it will recommend you all the positive. Yes, now it always makes sense. You have to make an effort. It always needs your conscious deliberate effort to do that. It will not happen all of a sudden. You can't say now I want to become positive, or why I'm so negative, why always negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are something that are likely to tend to come very naturally in your mind, and it happens with all the individuals. I already gave you the reason why it happens. Now for positive thoughts, you have to make an effort. The moment you make an effort and see that how these positive thoughts have actually replaced with those negative thoughts, you will see how flourished your garden is, how well your puppy has been trained, or how beautiful videos the YouTube is actually running in your mind. So your brain will start working the way you want to work it. So make sure that you start replacing deliberately, consciously, make an effort and replace all your negative thoughts with your beautiful thoughts, with all the positive thoughts, and see how beautiful the garden of your mind flourishes. If you liked my video, please like, share and subscribe. I'll be talking more about psychology.